How we doing, ladies?
We're doing great. Thanks for having us.
I mean, and you guys also came, you like braved the snowstorm for me, which I feel very appreciative of.
Anything for you.
And I'm loving the snow because it's such a break from Miami. You know, we're already in the 80s there. So it's nice to get a little less beat of winter.
I know, because Miami, I mean, it's always hot, and you ladies bring the heat a lot too. It's been a very spicy season so far.
Yeah, so we need to chill off with some snowflakes. It's almost like being back to Russia.
And, well, you both were just in New York kind of recently because you just wrapped up the reunion as well.
Yes.
Made out of it in one piece.
Barely. Barely.
What do you think?
A bunch of stitches.
Can you both, on the count of three, point to, between the two of you, who got more heat at the reunion? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh!
Yeah.
Who was hitting you the most?
The usual.
The usuals, really? Still?
Those two, they love to bully me. They won't let go of that bone, baby.
The bone. But now that you're friends with Alexia, I feel like do you try to diffuse the bone, or are you just like they're gonna just be themselves?
I think it has to be like a fair share of everybody expressing themselves and see for themselves what happens, because diffusing the bone is sometimes could work for you, or sometimes it's just like no point, because then you don't get to the truth.
That's true.
So I just kind of stir the pot a little bit, spread the truth, not the gossip, and then I sit and watch and, let them get to the point and fast.
That is impeccable housewife energy. She's like, I just stir the pot and run away.
I
What do I do?
Sit back and watch.
Anyway, right? So let's just get it over and done with and have a good time.
And I love that. I feel like that has been your kind of like internal motto for this season, because you have been coming in so hot.
Yep.
And I've been loving watching it. Have you been loving to watch it too?
Coming in hot, baby. Yeah.
It's not even like just for the season or for the show. It's literally my life has transformed since what happened with Martina. And sometimes a tragedy can give you, when you come on the other side, a second wind. And then you look at life again. So for me, I cut my hair. I don't give a damn anymore about bullshit. I go straight to the point, and I don't think of tomorrow. It's only today.
I love that. And I feel like, I mean, speaking of today, because the most recent episode, I mean, it was a lot of fun because you guys left Mexico City also in one piece, which was great. You had your lovely, amazing Pride performance, which was so good.
Yes.
But that's what I love about the Miami ladies, because even though they dangle that bone, it was great to watch them like be so supportive and excited for you at Pride too.
Yes. For me, it was so amazing because the experience itself is like larger than life, right?
Yeah.
Hundreds and thousands of people, the whole city, historical city parts of the city, it's covered in people. It was a sea of heads. You couldn't even see, the street. So it was such an amazing moment, emotional and just like unbelievable moment. But what's most unbelievable was like that time everybody came together to cheer, right? And that meant a lot to me. Yes.
I mean, fire unites everybody. It's, it's so
fire is fire.
Yes.
Yes.
I know. Oh, it must. And I mean, especially, I feel your performance was needed after that boat ride. That
Oh my God.
Hell.
hell, maybe even lower than hell, because everybody
Yeah.
went through it in such an insane level. And I feel actually you two have been kind of trying to help Lisa out as much as anybody can, a little bit. How have you been feeling watching it back, how Lisa has kind of had a short fuse? Do you agree with Dr. Nicole that she's just so on the aggressive because of the Lenny stuff that she's taking it out on everybody, in particular Kiki?
I mean, the delivery was very wrong.
Yeah.
And it just, you cannot put any band-aids on it. The delivery was wrong. I'm sure Lisa regrets it. And, that's also the reunions. What are they for? We will see a lot.
We gotta wait. We gotta wait.
I also had a situation with Lisa, after the show aired, we got into this heated scandal because of what she said, which I've seen only after the show aired. And it comes to head at the reunion. So you will see what comes as a result. That's why when you ask a question, who got the most heat, there was a second where I hesitated. But yes, Adriana got the most hit. But, it was
Class.
also a
Because that moment, I'm glad you brought that up too, because I almost, when she was going at you at the Mamacita's brunch, I was kind of like, oh, Julia just let that slide. But you didn't hear it.
so much was going on.
Oh, it
Everybody
was so
was
much going on.
screaming.
Yeah.
It was. I didn't hear it. I mean, even like when I watched back, my face didn't even change.
Yeah.
And that's how. You know, and when I saw it, sorry. Yeah?
Oh, sorry.
I'm Yeah. When I saw it, the fans actually pointed out and said, so that I was stunned. I could not believe Lisa said that.
And speaking of the Mamacitas bunch, because we've been seeing, Dr. Nicole also has kind of been in her like, I don't care era, where she's like, if someone's mad at her, because I feel like her first few seasons, was really trying to like play the field and make sure everybody like got along and understood her. But I think now she's kind of in a part where she's like, I'm just gonna be myself and let Alexia say whatever she wants to say about me and not care. Is that right? Like Dr. Nicole just kind of like, I don't care about Alexia.
Yeah, I think she got tired of the attacks. You know, it's been way too long. Since the beginning, I feel like they didn't give her a chance. And I think she just had enough. And now she's pregnant. So, you know, when a woman's pregnant, you better watch. You better watch out.
To concentrate on, because the attacks they get old. You just want to move on.
Yeah.
And she has a lot of positive things in her life to concentrate on.
I mean, she has like a lot. Every time she walks, I see her on a scene. I'm like, oh, she's in a Burberry skirt. She's on her yacht. She's on her PJ. I'm like, she's living her best life.
She's living her best life. She's really living. You know, I adore Nicole, and I think she's the best. So I think all the shade that was thrown at her, it was undeserved and unfair. So I'm glad that she's fighting. She's fighting back. She's like, I had enough trying to be a good girl and try to, you know, be the bigger person. Now she's like, okay, now you're gonna get it too.
And she still works. You know, I've seen her just this weekend on Grayson's birthday, and I asked her, "You still work?" And she says, "Yes, I am in the hospital until like a week before her due date," which is like amazing.
That's crazy.
I mean, I am, because it's funny, my brother's a doctor, and the one Housewives franchise he watches is Miami.
Yeah.
Because he's like, he's like, I was like, there's a doctor on it, and now he's like, oh, I'm obsessed with her. Now he's obsessed with all of you. He's like, I need to move to Miami. I was like, you should. Everyone's great there.
I hear this a lot when people watch our show. They want to. It's like this White Lotus moment in the hotel. Everybody wants to go to that hotel. So now everybody who watches the show, they want to move to Miami, and they're right. They should.
I want to.
Just don't create traffic. We have a lot of traffic.
And also, the most recent episode, we get to see little sneak peeks of you both in ushering in new business ventures, because you have a new song coming out and you have your jam. I said it's the jam of the jams, which I love.
Yes.
How are you feeling? And I love that you're doing this with Alexia. Did that surprise you?
No, a little bit. Well, she told me ahead of time, so it was fine. Yeah.
You know, I have a plan. I always had a plan. And since the beginning of this year, I want to bring back Alexia and Adriana together, because they've been friends for years, and then something happened, and I just want them to move on past it. And you know, they both have their differences, but they also have a lot of things in common, and I'm just very hopeful that one day you know, we will be three of us making jams and making you know, margaritas and have fun, because it's all about having fun, seriously.
And this new song.
This new song, baby.
Oh, is it gonna be on? Like, can I be able to stream it after the episode? Like, what's the launch date? Because
Yes, so we're gonna kind of like do it together with the finale. But yeah, it's an amazing song. It's called Muévelo, and produced by, you know, the great Emilio Estefan, 22-time Grammy winner. So it's
soon to be 23, I'm sure.
Soon to be 23. As you know, he only produced those little people like J-Lo and Shakira and Ricky Martin. Those, you know.
I think I've heard their names before.
Do you know vaguely?
Yeah, a little bit.
Vaguely. And so I'm so honored, and sometimes I just pinch myself. But so we're gonna have a big unveiling of the song. You're gonna see it. The finale is coming. So stay tuned.
Well, not only are your skills in jam making and making music, I think y'all are psychic too.
We're going there, are we?
We are going there.
Yes.
Because the most recent episodes, it was you two kind of, poking and prodding at Larsa and Marcus.
Oh, I think you can make a song out of that.
And I can sing it on the opera style.
Yes. I mean, when you guys heard that news, did you believe it at first that they split up?
You know, it's kind of, we don't really know what's going on. I find it quite weird when you go from having sex 5 times a night to a breakup. right? But then Larsa has a tendency to keep a lot of secrets. I mean, in general, and also about her relationships. I mean, she keeps a lot of secret under that butt, right? You know, like the expression. What do they say?
She said it,
Like
not me.
you swipe, you swipe things under the rug.
Oh.
So Larsa
my God.
swiped it under her butt. No, but come on, it's true.
Oh my.
We don't
She's
really
looking
know.
like, is that true?
I don't know.
We don't know much
I don't
about
know.
her relationships and her in general. She keeps
So,
secrets.
because she kind of made it seem like they are couple goals. Like they are lovely, supportive. You kind of think that was more of like an act that she was putting on?
No. I've seen them generally.
I think like together they are really into each other, and you could see and feel the chemistry. They were really hot for each other, and you know he gave her a ring, a promise ring, and they were talking engagement. So I don't know. I think something happens. The pressure went off, and I don't know because I haven't spoken to Larsa, so I'm not gonna like just sit here and create more rumors.
Yeah.
But if that's true, she must be really devastated. And I feel bad for her, actually.
No, because I kind of really expected them. Because even on the most recent episode, which was probably going to be very hard for her to watch, like she was like, he wrote wife on the card and everything. I kind of was expecting, seeing an announcement on Instagram from her about the relationship, I was expecting engagement, not this.
Right? Yeah, yeah. I think we were all thought that the next step would be an engagement. So this breakup news is kind of like surprising to all of us, you know.
And do you think, because did you see that he was hanging out with his dad on Instagram?
Ooh.
Was that, because people are kind of saying, was that a very choice time to post that? Do you think that was intentional?
Strange.
Do you think that Michael Jordan finally weighed in like in a big way? Like saying, listen, let's have a come to Jesus moment? I don't know.
Relationship is a hard thing, you know. And I mean, we know Larsa is very jealous. I mean, how jealous she got when she saw a picture of
Oh, that's
my
right.
picture.
Oh,
on
that's right.
Marcus's
Oh, my
phone.
God.
And it was like the most innocent thing. And yet it created a wave. So who knows, you know, who knows? Maybe she's in a picture of somebody else. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But I hope, if it's true, I hope she's not too heartbroken because even though we have our differences, if the breakup is true, I feel really, really bad for her because she was really in love and they seemed really cute together.
Yeah.
He was such a gentle, nice guy.
And like
It
with her
came as a
kid
shock.
too, it seemed
Yeah.
I
Marcus is a
still-
great guy. He's a nice guy. I
I
like
don't
him.
believe. I don't want to believe that it's a permanent breakup because they were cute together.
I know. And now apparently they have to film the Traitors reunion together too.
Well, that's going to be interesting. I guess we're going to know
We'll know that.
At
Yeah.
the reunion.
Yeah.
the real answer.
Was he at? Can you,
He came to our reunion.
and like they were like solid as a rock. Wow.
Solid as
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
solid as a
they were.
rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like really solid.
Really?
Like 5 times solid.
5 times solid. Yeah.
So this really kind of is
Maybe even
shaken.
6, yeah.
Have you and the other Miami ladies talked about it? Is everyone kind of just like, is this happening?
Everybody's kind of like question marks right now, I think. Yeah.
And you talking about the picture thing made me realize, did you get a text from her when you took a picture with her ex, or does she care about that or no?
Oh my God.
Which
yes.
ex?
Really?
Oh, with the ex. Oh, with the ex. I was thinking
Yes.
about I was
Marcus.
thinking about Marcus.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Yes, got
no,
it. Yes,
with Carrie.
ex-husband.
I mean, that was like you cannot plan it even if you would want to. So we had the pre-Grammy party with Martina. We're walking in. Who do I see just standing there? Scottie Pippen, and Martina and him said hello. They were very friendly. He said hello to me. He was kind of very friendly and interested to get to know me. He asked me where I was from. I said Miami. He smiled, and then I posed and I said, I am with Larsa on the Real Housewives. And then
Things
and
change.
then his face was like he's just seen a ghost. Do you know that meme, Homer Simpson, when he goes backwards and disappears into the bush?
Oh,
That kind of expression I've seen on Scotty's face, except there were no bushes to disappear to.
You wish there was a bush.
yeah. It was just celebrities. Yeah, it was
It'd
just
be a
singers.
tall bush.
Yeah.
Otherwise, half of it would be sticking out. It wouldn't work.
Okay, so no text from Larsa, but you did get a
No.
Scotty running away.
And I think going back to the subject, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we can speculate reasons why they would break up. Okay, could be like jealousy or somebody or whatever. But I feel at the end of the day, Scotty is still the father of her children, and Marcus is still the son of Michael Jordan, and the most iconic, frenemies ever. So that has to weigh in, right?
Yeah, because that's what I feel. Everybody watching them take the next steps, everyone was just thinking, like, this is just has the ability to get messier and messier.
Messier by
and
the
messier.
minute.
You know what I find funny? Like, actually, I'm just thinking about it. Everybody was worried what Michael Jordan was thinking about their relationship, but nobody ever worried what actually Scotty was thinking about that relationship with Marcus.
I think we all knew, though.
I think him running away from
Yeah, I think that tells it all.
I think that tells
I think like he wants nothing to
He
do with
was
that
literally
mess.
like,
He's like,
yes, yes,
And
yes.
it's hard to, because this entire season she's really been so open, or not open, because I know you said she has some secrets, but very loud and proud about how she's like, I have this great guy. Everyone should have a guy like Marcus. This is like this amazing thing. And then I'm sure watching these upcoming episodes and everything and just reliving what's happened is going to be hard for her. And also their podcast.
oh, wow.
What's going to happen with the podcast?
Oh, that's going to be some separation because I'm for real.
No, I feel bad for her.
No.
You know, it's like I truly, because they were so in love and so together, like two lovey birds.
Yes.
They were.
So I hope.
But maybe they'll come back together.
they'll come
Who
back.
knows?
They'll come back.
Yes.
Love can conquer all.
Okay, Martina and I, we after like a year being together, we had a breakup moment.
Oh.
Like she left me for about 3-4 months because I was so deep in the closet in Paris that she just had enough, and I thought I will never get her back. It took me a lot to win her back.
Yeah.
Lots of flowers, a sweet note, and a Cartier love bracelet. Open, like, not the one you close completely, like the one you kind of half open, so like a bird could fly away if it wants to. And she decided to come back, so you never know.
So with that, do either of you have any advice for Larsa and how maybe they could repair things if she is open to that?
Well, give time. Time heals everything. Hopefully they'll get over this family feud. It's an unspoken feud in a sense, but there is a feud, and I think that's quite real.
Yeah.
And their love is like a Romeo and Juliet of the basketball,
It really is.
iconic history.
Yes.
Right.
My advice to Larsa would be to surround herself with people who love her and she loves her friends, and to allow herself maybe to open up a little bit to her friends, to allow them to make her feel better, and then give it time to Marcus and see. And we don't know who left whom. We don't know anything, so we're just, at this point I would say, since Larsa is kind of more of my friend than Marcus, I don't know Marcus.
Yeah.
I would just surround yourself with people who love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
And cry. It's okay to cry.
I feel that's the thing where Lisa has been really overly emotive about her relationship, everything like that, but it probably is helpful. At least everybody knows where she is at emotionally. You know what I mean? You can be like, all right, Lisa, this is going on with you. We now know every detail.
Yeah.
There's some benefits to that.
Yeah. No, and it's also hard. In defense to Lisa, I must say that, I went through a divorce too, and I understand it takes time to heal, and you have to purge those emotions out. Therefore, you speak about it because that's what you're living. And so you talk about it, and you talk about, people get tired of hearing about, but you still have the need to talk about it.
Yeah. And everyone grieves differently. Some people want to vent, some crying at home, with a bottle of water. So everyone is different. So you just have to let it be.
Yeah.
I feel divorce is also hard because it's like you get so angry going through all the steps that you then have to stop to process the emotional separation. You know what I mean? Like you go through all the legal stuff, and then you're like, oh, I'm still now entering a new phase of my life, which is a lot of different emotions I can over.
Yeah, it's like the death of a dream, right? It's grieving.
Yeah.
It's deeply grieving somebody that you thought was there forever. So it's not an easy, instantaneous way. Oh, get over it. Just get over it. No, you don't get over it like that.
At least she has Jody to help her out. Do we love Jody?
We love Jody.
He seems fun. He seems fun.
Yeah.
He seems like a.
And
good
how
guy.
funny is that he lives in my old house?
I can't.
That's insane.
It's so
I mean-
insane. How is watching your old house on the show too?
Only in Miami. Things
So
like that can
crazy.
happen.
I'm sure it must be so surreal.
Yes, when I walked in, I'm like, oh my gosh, oh, you did this, oh, you did, oh my God. I was like thinking, and then she's laying in the bedroom, like, oh,
Oh, you went to the bedroom.
looking at the same
right.
wall.
Well, you and Lisa have something in common.
Yes.
Wall.
There-
The wall. That's right.
Now I am kind of curious because you both. Well, I mean, you have been singing for a while. You got into opera this year.
Yes, I do.
Would those two genres be able to meet? Could we have a collab
We
or?
could. Who knows? The future holds.
Don't break the secret.
Oh, okay.
Future holds.
Because you've been teasing us with some singles here and there.
Yeah.
Is the full plan as an album coming sooner rather than later? What's happening with that? Can you tell us anything?
Yeah, so we're dropping the single, and then Emilio and I already have another song in the pipes. So eventually, I think I have enough. Right now, I've written like 7 songs. I've dropped 3 songs. So I have enough songs written.
To make
to make an album. It's just a matter of putting it together.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
So
excited.
talented, my bestie, right?
She is. I'm excited for that, but I guess I'm more excited because I know it's coming sooner than your album, the reunion. And I asked if you guys were in the hot seat, which you both were, but you were a little bit more. Did either of you put anybody in the hot seat, and if so, who? Like you guys, I'm sure came with something you had to get off your chest. You don't have to tell us what, but what was going on?
You know, I come with receipts.
You always do. You always do.
So expect nothing less, honey.
Okay. In a bag. What? How do the receipts come? Are they physical, written out? What's happening?
You know, I'm more creative than that.
If you do a song of receipts,
That's a good idea.
I would listen to that'd be my alarm clock.
That's fun. For me, I wouldn't say I put anybody on the hot seat, but I held everyone I felt I needed to held accountable for. I did it. So I addressed whatever issues I had with everyone there. No regrets. No, oh, I wish I would have done more or less. Not at all. I have no regrets. I live my life
I
today.
like that. And it's funny, when I talked to Alexia a few weeks ago, I was like, what do you guys do after the reunion? And she's like, it's hard because you never know who you're going to be fighting. Who you don't want to make a reservation and then be mad at the people you're at the table with. Who did you two go? What did you do after the
Well, there was a big twist. There was a
Oh.
big twist in this reunion. A big twist. So the reservations we had for dinner with certain group, at the end of the reunion, that reservation was changed, darling.
Oh!
Yes.
With your group or another group?
With our group, both our mixed groups. But there's a
Oh.
big twist that even I didn't expect. I don't think anybody expected.
No. So we end up after
But
the
don't
reunion.
delay it. Don't tell it.
But just
but
a
really-
little bit. Just a little bit.
Well, we had a good time.
You had a good time.
after.
Okay. So you guys left okay, but
Yeah.
people that went into the reunion good left.
Not good. So we just can't say who.
Oh.
But there's gonna be some twists.
Okay. And like they were good all season and they left this reunion.
Yep. Bad.
And because someone brought a receipt.
Somebody brought their,
Big
their
house.
opinions.
Who usually on Miami brings a lot of opinions.
Yes.
I mean, all of you ladies do, which is why we love you. But I'm
I
trying to
know,
think who in particular. Okay, wow. Well, I am excited and kind of scared. I'm a little scared for that now.
You'd be scared. You
I
should
be
be
scared?
scared. You should be a little scared.
Okay, are they good now? The people.
I don't know. I don't think they are. I think it's still not good. It was bad. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see about that.
Yes.
Well, thank you, ladies, for teasing us so much. Now I'm so excited, and I can't wait. I mean, enjoy the rest of your little snow day here in Miami. Hope you
you.
bring some snow back. Hopefully, Miami cools down a little bit for you guys.
Yes. I'm loving this. Thanks for having us.